Hey, what's up YouTube? Josiah Martin here. My parents and I have been bombing around through Europe in our camper van. Late last night we parked here in this cool little parking spot, and now that it's bright out we can go on this cool little nature walk. There's some beautiful scenery over down this way, so we're gonna go check it out, and then an hour up the highway there's some really cool caves. So we're gonna go explore these caves in just a little bit. Let the French adventure continue. This walk led us to this really cool gorge, just a really deep, amazing chasm with water rushing by. Dang, my parents are being daredevils today on the edge of cliffs this close to death. It's all about getting the perfect shot, no matter how dangerous. We found this awesome spot. I went to pull out my drone and get some sick drone shots. And I pushed take off and it says, cannot take off. You're in a no-fly zone. And then I'm trying to vlog about it and tell you what's wrong with my drone, and now all three of my GH5 batteries are dead. So my drone can't fly, my camera can't record. Good thing I have the iPhone 8. But even though the drone couldn't fly, I still wanted to get some drone shots. So I'm walking around with the drone, trying to get some smooth drone shots. But now we've thoroughly checked this place out. We're gonna head back up towards the car, get on the road, go see these caves. Trees here have so much moss on them. Such a way different climate than Alaska. It's got some really cool trees. So we took a different route on the way back, and we're walking across all this rubble, and then we come up and there's this big wall right here with all these mossy trees and this abandoned structure right here. I'm thankful it's daylight because it'd be kind of spooky in the dark. Why you always take different routes back to the car. This is just such a long, straight wall. It makes you wonder what kind of a huge building this was. I'm standing right in the center of this thing. It's just giant, about 100 feet wide by 300 feet long. Super happy we ran into this thing in the middle of the woods here. Man, wouldn't this just make such a great drone shot right here? find it. Left $1 here to get smashed. Not a very good investment if you can't find it. Driving down the side roads, we get so many stares at our van. Everyone's just like, what is that? What's the point? Well, I think it's to get your attention to know that Indie Camper rents out camper vans. So supposedly this is a two-way street, but I have no idea how two cars would drive by each other on this street. Well, we thought we were walking towards the city center, but it's actually a cemetery. But still really cool, and we're getting a better look out of this city anyway, so. It's a really beautiful cemetery. I definitely couldn't afford to be buried somewhere like this place. We ended up parking right next to this really cool park, and we haven't had breakfast yet, so we're gonna stop in this park, cook up some breakfast, and enjoy this little picturesque place as we're eating breakfast. If you're planning on driving through Europe, make sure you bring a good cook with you. It's very convenient, nice to have around. Thanks, Mom. Another beautiful place I'd love to fly the drone in. Another no-fly zone. Well, I just ate a delicious meal by the pond. We've got full bellies and ready to get back on the road. Trying to make it to the caves. Our GPS took us to the wrong spot, and now we're driving down this one-lane, bumpy, super narrow road. We've already passed like 2 or 3 cars on it. We're on the side of a cliff. This is definitely an exciting adventure. Okay, I think we're finally at the bottom of the hill. We're getting close to the caves. I'm really just wanting to get out of the car right about now after all these windy roads. Alright guys, we made it. There's some caves right over here. Let's go check it out. So the GPS took us right up there. So close to the car, yet so far away. I think that sign meant caves this way. There's this extensive map of all the cave system that we're about to walk into. And the awesome part is we don't even have to pay to go walk in. Well, at first glance, I thought it was free. Turns out it's just closed and there's no one here to take your money. So we're walking away from the caves with our heads hung low. But we will be back to explore the tunnels another time. Well, we talked to a really nice guy who lives here, and he explained that the caves are actually closed all the way until April. So we're a couple months too late on getting in on the cave tour. So I guess next time we're in France, we'll have to stop back by here.
We interrupt our program to bring you this special edition of Walking in Reverse.
Well, we found a much smaller cave to satisfy our cave exploring needs. So we're a little bummed out that we can't go see the caves, but we've been driving all day in the car, so we want to get out. There's a nice little hike here right next to the caves, so we're going to go ahead and do some more exploring on our own and make the most of the rest of the daylight. Our car's parked right down there about, and the caves that we couldn't get in are right there. Wow, really cool spot. Glad we got a little evening breeze up here on top. Now we're gonna go get back in the camper van, cook up some dinner. Well guys, today didn't necessarily go as planned since we thought we were going to be exploring the cave. The one nice thing about visiting Europe in November is that there's not very many tourists and there's not long lines, less traffic on the road, but there's a lot of seasonal places that are closed during this time of the year. For example, the cave, which we're missing out on. But we still saw a lot of really cool places along the way driving to here. And tomorrow we're driving all the way up to Luxembourg to see our friend Sylvia. So I'm really looking forward to our time up there with her. And if you want to see the rest of our trip, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Help me out, give this video a like, and we'll see you guys in the next one.